Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show on Flow FM. Well, it's a big race day this weekend. Tomorrow, in fact, it's at the Curtis's New Holland Christmas Race Day at the Ceduna Racing Club. Clayton Bester caught up with the club president, Bruce Zippel, to hear all about the event, and he had to kick things off by checking in on Bruce and his stress levels.
Now, normally you're either one or two things at this time of the year when I chat to you. You're either way in front where you're putting your feet up, or you're quietly sweating heavily. So which is it?
I'm heavy sweating quietly.
That's got me worried for you, Bruce, now, because that could affect your fashion to the field on Saturday.
I won't be an entrant, I can tell you. I'll just be watching from the sidelines. I don't go in that.
Well, I had someone tell me, might have been the Flow man, but he said to me you were thinking about dusting off the old safari suit for this year.
Oh, yeah, I think I checked on that, and I think either the moth ate it or the wife threw it out about 20 years ago, so I'd have to go for something more modern. No, I leave that for the very fashionable people, the good guys and the gals that just dress up sensationally, and it's even worth coming along just to watch that, actually.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking forward to that.
Well, that's going to be interspersed between all the races. Now, there are 5 events on the card, and it all starts around 1:30, I think, is the first race.
Yeah, 1:30. It's actually, that's not quite correct on our Facebook page. Someone pointed that out. It's actually 1:20.
Ah, okay.
So it is 1:20. So if you're listening in, 1:20. But that's when the first race kicks off. And just after the first race, we'll have Father Christmas making one of his spectacular entries there for the kids. And if the kids are quick enough, they can get their faces painted and then go and meet Father Christmas.
And I did see someone who's special doing the face painting this year. It was Mel T doing it?
Yeah, Melanie Trifler. She does a great job with the kids. Kids absolutely love it. And every now and then, later in the day, she's still doing it. A few adults rock up as well after they've had a couple Christmas ales. But no, generally for the kids, and does a wonderful job.
How are all the trainers and everyone on that side of it as they get ready for this the 5 events on the card? How are they all? Are they all feeling excited? Are they all ready? Are they being overcome with festive spirit as well?
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are very festive. Although I've seen some trainers in some cranky moods on race days. But no, it all depends how their horses go. But no, the trainers are really good. They come up generally mostly from Port Lincoln and a few from over Adelaide Way the day prior. Yeah. We put on a bit of a barbecue for them when they rock up, and they have a good time. And they get up, and then you see them through the day. They get a float rebate. They have a bit of fun, and it's a good trip for them. And it's actually like a bit of a holiday break for the horses that normally go around the same track at Port Lincoln. So the ones that come up here, actually, Simon Druitt told me that once, it's almost like a holiday for them, and even they claim even the horses enjoy it.
I believe that's true as well, because I think they do. They look forward to getting up there and having a bit of a break in that wonderful Ceduna air
that's
too.
Right. Yeah, we haven't quite got around to Father Christmas for the horses yet, but that might be something in the future.
Oh, I reckon that would be a great idea. That'd be sensational.
Yeah, that's it.
Johnny Letts is going to be there as always. He loves the Ceduna races, and he especially loves the Christmas meeting. Are you going to get any hot tips from him on the day?
Yeah, stay away from young women or something like that. No. No, and that was just me being attempting humour there, I'm sorry. No, the only tips Letty gives me is in Adelaide. He tends to... I usually give him the tips for Ceduna, and then he gives me the tips for Adelaide. So, but he'll be giving plenty of tips for people, and particularly in the fashions. He loves giving tips in the fashion parades, and he hosts that as well. And we've got a special judge coming from across the road this year, someone who's done it quite a bit back in the eastern states at a pretty high level. So if you're in the fashion parade on Saturday, watch out. We've got a judge who knows what she's doing. So looking forward to see how that pans out, actually.
And we do know that John Letts he scrubs up quite nicely too when he wants to. So
yeah, absolutely. No, he's an absolute legend of the racing industry. He's inducted into the Hall of Fame. He has a stakes race named after him, and he's still happy to come out to the remote regions like Ceduna. He's an absolute legend.
That he is. Now, I understand there's going to be a shuttle bus service, as you always do. When does that start and when's that run to?
Okay, so it starts at around about 11 o'clock. It will be running from the Foreshore Hotel and back again. But if you go to our Facebook page, if you follow it down, there's actually a number there for Nick. And if you've got a group of you wanting to be picked up from your home in the Thevenard Ceduna area, you can give Nick a ring and he'll go and do it. But we'd rather pick up groups rather than just going out and picking up lots of individuals. But, yep, you can look on our Facebook page and he'll be running well into the evening back home from the races. But you don't have to go. too early because we have Port Lincoln acoustic duo Liquid Lunch, who apparently are very good, and they'll be playing straight after the last race.
That is a great name for a band when you think about it, Liquid Lunch. That really is. That's a top name.
It was funny actually because when Joe was putting that little notice up on the Facebook page, and she said, and followed by Liquid Lunch, and I said to her, you'd better make it clear it's actually music by Liquid Lunch. It could be easily misinterpreted. Yeah, but no, great name. Looking forward to hearing them.
And that Facebook page, it's Ceduna Racing Club. That's the handle you look for on Facebook, in case you're wondering.
If you do a search on Ceduna Racing Club, you'll find us. We're always putting stuff up on there. Great way to see where things are up to, and we'll keep putting information up there right up until Saturday.
The second race will, from what I can see here, is going to be at 2:00. The third at 2:40, and then the Cup Day, the Curtis's New Holland Thevenard Cup, that's at 3:30 p.m. And now, Bruce, I always nail you down every year, and I must say that the last couple of years, each horse that you've told me hasn't won. So, are you going to stick to form here, or are you? Because I followed you, and I'm losing out here. So, are you going to look after me?
Well, I think it's probably between the Toffee and number 2, Augusta Rock, and the Toffee as well, who won the Streaky Bay Cup this year, actually, owned by a group of Palubi Syndicate. They were very excited about that. And I would be deeply suspicious that they're probably having a crack at the Bill Holland series this year.
Okay.
But I deeply suspect. But I think that's actually going to be quite a good couple of really good horses, good country horses in there. Be quite exciting. Good racing during the day. But I'll go Augusta Rock. There you go. That'll be my tip. But Rue's used to running around and this sort of stuff. Should have a bit of fitness about it. But like you said, I might have just jinxed the poor thing.
Yeah, it's starting on an outside barrier. That's got me a bit worried. But we'll trust Bruce, folks. We'll trust Bruce.
Yeah, well, the outside barrier over 1,600 at Ceduna is not an issue because they've got about a 400 to 500 metre run to the turn, and there's plenty of room there for the jockeys to get in. And so you never get too fast. You watch the barrier pretty closely over 1,000 or 1,200, but over 1,600 at Ceduna, the barrier just doesn't really come into it because of that great big long straight run to the turn. So no, it should be all good. I reckon I'm pretty comfortable with that. And that's my tip, and we'll see how we go.
We'll see how we do. We do it all. We gamble responsibly. We just do it for fun, but it's a...
Yeah, it is only for fun. Yeah.
So remember, Augusta Rock, that's Bruce's tip. That's the one to avoid, okay? The final races at about 4:15. That's the Numerical Real Estate McAvoy Transport Benchmark Trophy Race. And then, as you said, it gets into the band Liquid Lunch providing entertainment after the last race, and everyone will be enjoying themselves. And just to remind people about when those the fashions of the field, we got Father Christmas in between the first and second race. And then the first round of the fashions of the field, that's the men's and the kids. And then the ladies' fashions of the field, that'll be taking place between the third and the fourth race. So you're looking for around just after, I'd say about 2:45. Make sure you're ready by then. But it should be all be happening.
No, that's exactly right. And if you do really well and you win and you do a wonderful pose for the photograph, then what we're likely to do is put you on the face of our brochure for the following season, because that's what we've done for the last couple of years. 2 years ago was the winner of the Christmas races, Fashion Parade, and then this year was the winner of the Cup Plate races, because they were great photos, great dresses, great outfits, and the girls posed beautifully, and it really catches your eye on the front page of our brochure. So something else to look forward to. You could be almost half famous.
Well, I'm looking at the brochure, and that's a pretty impressive picture. So the winner, the lady in question, that is absolutely spot on. That fashion, that's brilliant.
Yeah, she won our Cup races, that lady, and she did a fantastic job. She was clearly the winner on the day, but the thing I loved was when we did the photo after, she posed perfectly, and just a wonderful photo, too good not to use.
And that's a nice little salmon pink colour. That goes really well. That's quite nice, yeah.
Yeah, and it was raining that day, so it just worked out brilliantly because it was a very bright colour. So when you've got a sunny day and you've got sort of darker colours, that works well, but when you've got a dark overcast day, the bright colours work really well from what I've seen in the fashion parades.
Fashion tips from Bruce himself.
Oh, yeah,
there you
absolutely.
go. Unbelievable. And he says he won't be donning the safari suit. I reckon we might be surprised.
No. That'll be. I might do that at Penang. I think I'll do it at Ceduna.
It's all this Saturday. It's the Curtis's New Holland Christmas race day. It's another fun day. Shuttle buses running. It's going to be another enjoyable day at the racing club. If we need to go know more information, head to the Ceduna Racing Club's Facebook page. Just look Ceduna Racing Club. It's right there. Get all the details and we can find out more information. And a reminder about the big Cup Day meeting. That is in February. I think you said February the 5th?
February the 3rd, sorry.
February the 3rd.
February the 3rd. If I said the 5th, just ignore that.
Yep.
That's me being with my heart pumping and everything you said right at the start of the interview. It's actually Saturday, February the 3rd. My apologies.
All right, that's coming up. But it's the big Christmas race day meeting, the Curtis's New Holland Christmas race day, taking place at the Ceduna Racing Club this Saturday. Bruce, thank you so much for spending time with us and letting us know. You enjoy the day. I've got to let you get back to it because you were sweating before. You're going to be sweating even more now that you've got more to get done.
Yeah, I've sat down and I've now frozen up, so I'll see what I can do.
I know how that feels, us old fellas. We know about that, yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Bruce. We'll talk again soon. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.